What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tanya, Lady T, and I'm here to show you my passion for cooking. Today is Sunday, and I'm just going to do something very quick and simple. Yes, I had a blast with my grandbaby yesterday, but I'm going to tell you, when you get out in the park and get to run around and flipping and carrying on with them, your body will sure enough tell you real quick, you ain't young no more, girlfriend. But hey, I have to give myself credit. I did a little bit of something out there, but my back is telling on me today. So I don't want to do the traditional Sunday dinner, which I normally cook for me and my fiance. I'm gonna do something quick and very simple. I'm gonna do just simply some pepper steak with rice and a little side salad. That's all a diva can do today. But anyway, he'll be happy because it'll be something he didn't fix himself. So, like he always tell me, hey baby, anything you fix me and put in front of me, I'm gonna eat because it ain't my cooking, and he likes my cooking, so that's always a plus. So anyway, just sit back, relax, and watch me as I cook. And pretty much very basic. I'm going to pan the camera down so you all can see very well. Okay. Of course, y'all know I got my favorite skillet from Emerald. Just an awesome skillet to do this type of thing, stir fry, and just the pot for the rice. And I'm going to tell you something. My mother versus or slash my sister was telling my mom about this rice by Mahanta. Now I normally buy the regular rice in the bag, the long bag by Mahanta. Mahatma, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, I have started buying the same brand, but it's called Jasmine. This is the bomb diggity rice. It reminds you of when you go get Chinese takeout and you know how their rice has that consistency. Well, this is the same. This will mimic that Oriental style rice when you finish cooking it. And you cook this the same way you would any rice. You put, for every cup of rice, you put 2 cups of water. And what I normally do is I'll do like a cup and a half rather, of water, and then the other half I do it with the chicken stock. But because I'm trying to do a Oriental flair, I'm just going to use 2 cups of water. And you just follow the directions when you're doing your rice. But anyway, I've already got my water on the stove, and I'll just go ahead and cut that on so it can be boiled, getting hot. But I'm gonna tell y'all try this. This is some good stuff. So anyway, just as soon as my water starts boiling, I'll pour that in. And again, I've got 2 cups of water in there, and it's just, again, me and my fiance, so don't have to have a whole lot of rice, but enough if we want to do like a, refill or go back for seconds. So that's about a cup, and you are good to go. So put this over here out of the way. And basically the meat that I'm using for the stir fry is, from my local grocer, and it'll say there right on the packet, beef stir fry, okay? And you just get whatever you want to afford, and I just normally get a pack of it. It's not quite a pound, but it's already stripped. It's already julienne for you, so you're good to go, okay? And all I'm basically going to do at this point is just salt and pepper it just a little bit, not a whole lot. Okay, put pepper on it. Thus the hints pepper steak. You want to put a little bit more than normal for the pepper. And again, I'm just setting the meat up, letting the flavors get in there. Okay, while I cut up my vegetables. Again, just pepper it down. And again, all this stuff is good to taste, or you make it to taste. Just like anything that when you're cooking, if you don't like a whole lot of pepper, but you want to get the essence of what the dish is, you put as much as you can stand. Okay? So I just salt and pepper that. Okay? And I'm going to just sit that out of the way up here. Okay? And then I'm going to just simply start cutting up my onions, and all you need is I always use sweet onions. Yellow onions are too strong for me, so I always use sweet onions or Vidalia onions. So that's what I got. I got a large Vidalia onion. I may not use all of it. I'll just have to eyeball it. But I know I'm going to use a full green bell pepper, one large bell pepper. And you just cut these. And what I like to do is just cut them in a round ringlet like this. Not too thick. Okay, just cut those. And cut me little so it'll be stable. A lot of times if you do that, if you cut your onion like that, that way it'll be stable. See how it can stand and it doesn't wobble all over the place. Of course, when you're doing a video, it's always going to do something crazy. And what I'll do, and what I'm going to do is just pick it up. I just take these ringlets, this big piece here, and just cut it in half like a moon shape. And then that's it. Because you're going to, of course, stir fry these down. And it looks big, but they will, you know, reduce down in size. So you're not eating a big old chunk of onion. They will reduce down beautifully. And when you get finished, they should look like this. Okay? And I'm just going to put those in the pan. Well, actually, let me do this first. Even though this is a non-stick pan, I'm going to just pour just a little bit of oil, vegetable, canola, peanut, or olive oil, whatever you like. And go ahead on and cut that on. Okay. And you can go ahead on and get these in your pan. Throw that out. And my water is beginning to boil a little bit for my rice. Okay. Put all your onions in there. And like I said, these were reduced down really well. And just, you know, pick them up and separate them. Just make sure they're separated real good. And it looked, like I said, you know, when you look at onions and or peppers and stuff like this, it looks like a lot in the beginning. But for us cooks, we know that it looks like a lot. It's almost like cooking collard greens. You got this big bushel of greens, but by the time you cut them bad boys down and they simmer down and cook, it's like, dang, oh, what happened to them? So it's the same way with these onions and green peppers. It looks like a lot, but trust me, they will wilt down. Okay. Now that my water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead on and add my rice in. Okay. Now, I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit of salt in there. And I actually need to get my top. Because once it starts boiling with the rice in there, you're just going to cover it with a top. And let that bad boy boil, and you've done it. Now, I also need to put some butter in there. Not a whole lot, but just enough for taste. Yes. Y'all know me now. I got to have my butter. Just about that much. Not a lot. Okay. Now the onions are starting to sizzle. What you do next, go ahead on and get your green bell peppers. And I just cut it down on the flat part, and you're going to just slice them to their long slices like this. No biggie. You just slice both of them up. In the width of them, like I said, once you get to the middle part where they're longer, that's just about how big you want them to be. No bigger than that. And for these, I'm going to cut these in half. But then I put my meat in so that the meat itself can permeate through the onions as well. Okay? And so this is what, of course, your onions and peppers look like when you get them in the pan. Just simple. Okay? And same way with my onions and peppers, because they will absorb some of the salt and pepper just for taste. Well, just sprinkle a little bit. I'll sprinkle some black pepper. And I'm also going to sprinkle in some garlic powder. Again, all of this is to taste. If you're doing measurements, when you season your meat, probably a tablespoon of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, and same way with the onions and salt on your bell peppers, and then sprinkle some garlic powder in there. Okay? And just as soon as these continue to get translucent, and what that means is the onions will no longer have that white appearance look to them. They'll look translucent, as though you can see through them almost. So that's what translucent means. For all you beginner divas out there wanting to do a little damage in the kitchen. Okay. And I've got them on medium heat. And just as soon as it gets translucent, I'm going to throw the meat in there. Let me move this out of the way so y'all can see. As soon as I get the meat in there, I will show y'all what it looks like. And I'm going to tell y'all, this is something quick. As y'all can see, it's probably taking me no more than 5 minutes to get all this going. And like I said, a lot of times we think we have to slave in the kitchen, but we really don't. We really don't. We can just do a quick meal that's filling and satisfying. And like I said, these onions will reduce right on down. And I'm going to stir my rice one more time. It even has that oriental smell. Love it. Okay? Now, I'm going to turn that down on probably between 2 and 3 heat. So between 2 and 3, so it can finish cooking all the way. And I won't have to do anything else to that rice. That rice is done. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And the onions and green peppers have reduced down quite a bit, and they're becoming more and more translucent. I just wanted to give you a little snapshot of what they look like once you have reduced them down and they become translucent. And one step I forgot earlier in the video is this kikkoman stir fry sauce is also something that you need to pour over your meat prior to cooking it. And sometimes I'll pour it over there and let it marinate through the meat, and that's all I'm going to do is just pour it over the meat like this. It's just a wonderful stir fry flavor. Wonderful. And I'm just going to pour this, the beef, of course, right in there with the onions. Because I want the onions to get coated as well as the green peppers with this stir fry. And you just turn the heat up a little bit, and this will really begin to reduce down and fry real good. So I would turn your heat up to about between 7 and 8 so that your meat can begin to cook. And same way with this sauce is awesome. I mean, this is all you need. That's why I said you just need a little salt, pepper, garlic powder. But this is what makes the dish happen, this stir fry sauce. And again, it's by Kikkoman. Now, if you've got your own personal preference of using whatever different stir fries, hey, go for it. This happens to be mine. They also sell sweet and sour sauces. They just have some really good Asian Oriental sauces. And you just stir all this in here together until the meat is done. And the next time you see this wonderful dish, I'll have it plated up on top of the rice. And I'm also going to do a simple side salad. And that's pretty much basically what it is. Some lettuce, dice up some tomatoes, and that's it. I was gonna buy some cucumbers, but y'all, let me tell y'all something. Cucumbers is off the chain. Now, granted, we're not really in cucumber season, but I just refuse to pay $1.59 for one cucumber. I'm sure. So anyway, the salad we're having, and because we already got onions and green peppers, the salad that we're gonna have is just gonna be simply lettuce with diced up tomatoes, and of course, your dressing of choice. So anyway, thank y'all so much for stopping by my channel. And like I said, stay tuned for the plated up pictures at the end. Y'all enjoy. This is quick, simple, fast. And hey, your mouth will have a blast. And with that, peace be unto all of you all, and have a great Sunday. Bye.